Hello there, Lynx here and welcome to Starting Memories. It's time to begin Chapter 3, so let's check it out. The Sickening Day. The title of the chapter apparently. I yawn again. Really loud. I think it wasn't that loud, but whatever. I look at my phone. Why not? I have 2 texts. Oh. I open the one from Jayla. Boop. I'm sorry, but I kinda got sick today. It's fine, don't worry about it. We could go another time. The only other day I'm free is Saturday. Okay, I'm free then, so it's fine. Okay, thanks. No problem, no problem. I then look at my other text. Ding, 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 ding. It's from Maya. I'm sorry, but I kinda got grounded for this week. It's fine, it's fine. We could go on a Sunday or something. Oh yeah, about that. My parents only allow me to go out on Saturdays now. Oh shit. Okay, we can do that next Sunday then. Not this one, the next one. Thanks. Dude, what is wrong with you? I don't like this guy, okay? I quickly turn off my phone and slowly let out a sad groan because I'm a fucking idiot. That's what Kyler is saying. We should talk with his dad. See, Dad? That's what happens when you name your son Kyler. What a freaking idiot. What am I supposed to do now? Stop being an idiot. I'll quickly go to sleep to get this stupid night over with. I think I might as well just sleep if I'm going to wake up that early. What? At least I will have about 2.5 hours to sleep. What are you talking about right now? Sometimes I wish I stayed on Tam Island. Yeah, I mean, maybe you wouldn't commit such a stupid thing. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have come here in the first place. And the biggest question yet is, how did Maya and Jayla both get sick at the same time? They are not both sick. Dude, did you read the texts? Jayla is sick. Maya is grounded. Now I feel like it's my fault that they got sick. Yeah, they should have gotten sick of you. Because if I got sick beforehand, the fuck are you talking about? If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have gotten them sick. What is he talking about? I have a dream. I'm getting chased by something. By your stupidity, for it already caught you. I don't know who or what is chasing me. But it's for certain that whatever it is for sure as hell chasing me. All of a sudden, a wall gets placed right in front of me. I'm now stuck and there is no place to go. I think it's over for me. Wait. I think I see something. A knight in shining armor runs to me on a horse. But both the horse and the knight are big, grey and bulky. I'm here to save you. Oh god, thank you. Even though you don't deserve it, Kyler. You don't deserve it. I grab onto him and he puts me on top of the horse and we run back to somewhere. The only thing is, I don't have a clue where we're going. Where are we? The knight hushes me. Shh. Then something horrible and gory happens. He takes off his helmet. Don't tell me, there's no head. And all of a sudden he rips his head off. Okay, Well, technically there is no head. His body starts to look really gross and sunburned. I think I fell right into this thing's trap. He launches straight at me with a grin on its face. I feel so afraid. It didn't get you. I mean, maybe there were some visual, but... Are you okay? Bad dream. Yeah. Me knowing my history with my very realistic dreams is a bad thing when it comes to nightmares. That's so. I mean, my dreams are also pretty realistic and I don't wake up screaming. It's like I'm staring in a horror movie. Meh. It gives me shivers just thinking about it. Meh. Hi, Kyler. What's up, Dad? Oh, fucks. I got scared. I thought you were gonna wake up late for school. Well, you're kinda late still, but if you hurry up, you can make it. That's fine enough for me. That's fine? What? I can live with a little bit of lateness. I eat breakfast as quick as I can. Tacos for breakfast? Really? Whatever. Tacos for breakfast are literally the best. I believe that they are underrated. It's not a breakfast though. You better get going. You have 10 minutes to get to school. Let's see. To primary school, I would make it on a bike. To middle school, not a chance. To high school, not a chance. To university, not a chance at all. Anyway, okay, Dad, see ya. I pack up my bags and head off to school. Then again, probably the only time where I would actually try to get on time would be in primary school, yeah. Anyway, that's weird. What's weird? That's weird. No Maya or Jayla around. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jayla is sick. Okay, Maya should be around for because she's only grounded. That's when I remember that you are an idiot, Kyler. Oh yeah, they're sick. Maya is not sick. She's just grounded. Which doesn't explain why she's not around. That's kinda bad for me, though. Since they were my only friends, I don't have anybody to talk to. Dude, you're just... It's your first day there, come on. Is it showing that I don't like this guy? I hope so. I guess it's my first day of school by myself. It's just the third day at school. What the hell, man? Oh, man. So much damn homework. Hey, Kyler. Yeah? Where's my Aunt Jayla? They're sick. Oh, man. I have homework for you, Kyler. Oh, no. Oh, yes, you deserve it. Yes? I want you to spend time with them to help them work on the homework we just discussed. And this is an order. But they're sick. Good job, Kyler. You just won first place for saying the most stupidest question in history class. That wasn't the question, but okay. Wait, most stupidest. You know what? You know what? Honestly, the writing in this is pretty bad. Anyway, when they are feeling good. I sound like a dumbass now that I think about it. You always sound that. Yes, sir. I guess that's another excuse to spend time with those girls. Yeah, if you find this as an excuse, you are freaking piece of garbage. I honestly feel too lazy to make friends. And it's not like I made friends before. It was always the friends that introduced themselves. Okay, that's not a problem. But your attitude is a problem. So I'm only lucky to have friends. I yawn again. Whatever. What a day. Yeah, what a day. It's been not even 10 minutes and you annoyed me like 50 times already. Kyler. That homework was killing me. What are you talking about, dude? I'm smart enough to know that if I do my homework in class, then I won't have to do it at home when I'm lazy. You don't need to be smart to know that. Today felt so quiet without Maya or Jayla. It feels so normal, even though I was used to not talking to anyone in class. Oh my god. Weird. Anyways, I should start going home now. Yeah, do that. Just do that. I should text them to just check up on them. Oh wait. Incoming call from Maya. What a weird coincidence. I was just about to text her. Oh, for fuck's sake, I know you just said that. That was just straight pure luck. Who cares? Hi, Kyler. Hey, Maya, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I had a little cold this morning. Even though it was not mentioned before. Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you survived school without us. Ha ha ha. It's just school, woman. Hey. She's right, though. I'll have to admit. Has Jayla texted you yet? No? God damn it, I told her to call you or text you or whatever. Okay, what is this about? Well... nothing, I just wanted Jayla to tell you that she's okay. Okay, that's good that she's okay. We're still unsure how we both got sick. Jayla had a cold too? For fuck's sake, she's the one that told you she's sick. What the hell, man? I bet his face is so punchable as well. Yeah, actually. Let me add her to this call. Oh no, here we go. There. Huh? Hi? Hi, Kyler. Who added me into this call? Oh, Maya did. Yeah, I thought so too. Then why did you ask? Hey guys. Calm down. It's too late. He already annoyed me. It's okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm here. It's getting so quiet that it's starting to get a little awkward. So, did y'all do anything today? Curing themselves? Not really, I can just stayed in bed in the whole day. Yeah, same. Huh, lucky. Easy for you to say. I couldn't stop sneezing the whole day, so you should start shutting your mouth. A wrong voice, but whatever. Yeah, right. But still. Wait, just that? I would be at school. It would be really nice getting to snuggle in your blanket all day without having to worry about anything. Do we have any homework? Oh yeah, forgot to tell you girls. Yeah, we do, and it's a lot of homework. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what a lot of homework is. And my teacher assigned me to do something extra since you guys weren't here. What was it? He wants me to hang out with you girls to help you girls with your homework, girls, and explain the lesson to you girls, because why not say girls so many times in one sentence, girls? I hate homework. Come on, Maya, you were the one who brought it up. But you probably still would have brought it up at some point in our conversation, unless you are so dumb that you would forget. I can picture Maya's face right now. I hate homework too. I most likely would have not tell you girls about it. Well, homework is my favorite thing to do. I'm fine with it being brought up. Thank goodness, I know Jayla. I don't need people like her in my life. Yeah, they don't need people like you for in life. Especially when I absolutely suck at every single subject at school. Oh, great. So you are even better at that. Wonderful. Okay then, when will be this meetup? We could maybe all meet up Thursday afternoon. I'm still pretty sick, I don't know about tomorrow. Okay then, we'll go Friday then. Jayla. Jayla, you're coming tomorrow? Well, my sickness is going off and on, so maybe I'll text you tonight to see how I'm feeling. Okay. I have to get going home then. Okay, I have to eat anyways. Same here. Okay then, bye guys. Bye. Bye, Maya and Kyla. Is it me remembering this correctly or not? Starting memories. Come on. I think this game is inspired by a game that we haven't played yet. Yeah, inspired by Doki Doki Literature Club. We need to play it eventually. But if this is inspired by this, I mean, I've heard that Doki Doki is pretty freaking amazing. But if this is inspired by Doki Doki, I kinda feel like my expectations are not that high. But on the other hand, that's a good thing as well. Anyway, once I hang up the phone, I ran to the house and jumped on my bed. I don't understand why. This bed is like paradise to me. 9:50 p.m. Dude, how long did you walk home? For fuck's sake. Wow, it got so late so fast. I should text Jayla to see if she's okay. Hey. Hi. Oh, hi, yeah. Are you good? Yeah, I think I can come to school tomorrow. That's good to hear. Oh, and I have one thing that I wanna tell you. Oh yeah? What is it? So basically, I have an early program before school, so we won't see each other on the walk to school, and I have a separate private piano class with a piano tour the whole day, so basically I won't see you until then after the school. Oh yeah, that's fine, Great, I have one more thing to tell you. Yeah? I wanna spend time with you and get to know you more. Meet me on the hill at the park. You mean right now? Oh, that sounds fun. Well, I'll see you there, I guess. Okay, bye. But when? Bye. When? So basically, to catch myself up, Jayla and me will be alone. You don't know that. Together on the hill. The hill at that park is popular. How would you know, man? You're there 3 days only. It's where all the high school couples make out and have picnics and stuff like that. I don't know where he got that knowledge from. I mean, it's his first day there. He doesn't talk to people. So, honestly, gross stuff. Not really. But it's only Jayla. She's shy. Nothing like that will ever happen. I should go to sleep. And just like that, I fell asleep. My mind starts going all over the place. It feels like a never-ending trial of thoughts. Sometimes I wonder, why am I here? Why do I exist? What happened to me that made me get to this point? Sometimes it feels like there's a lot more to this than I thought. Sometimes I think I should put more thinking into the most littlest of details of life. Like, why am I named Kyler? Why do I suddenly have friends once I start playing this so-called romance visual novel? Cool. Knowing I didn't have it before. Cool. But you don't have proof. You nor me have proof that I had or didn't have friends before the game started. Cool. You just trusted the protagonist would say the truth. No, I don't trust the protagonist at all. I think he's a piece of shit. Because that's what everyone does in visual novels. By the way, visual novel, capital letters, please, thank you. They just think everything is okay. Because that's what the author writes in the Python scripts. Ah, cool. You can never trust Ren'py. Okay, cool. Am I supposed to feel distressed or something by that? I feel absolutely nothing. Jayla, chapter 4. Okay, let's beat 2 Oh, great. Great. Okay, data not found. Date not found. C, traceback text. Okay, is there something like that? I mean, I can check, but I can't doubt there is anything like that. Oh my god, so many files. Slider, nothing. Text.png, images. Nothing. Saves, of course. TL. Nothing. There is no such a file, so yeah. Oh wait. There is nothing. Oh fuck you. Ouch. Like possibly the worst headache I've ever had in a while. I should take some Advil, whatever that is. I go downstairs as fast as I possibly could. Did you fall? Actually, did you fall? Whatever. I gulp down a pill like how I always have. I don't. I hope I don't get sick this time. That would be straight awful. Shh, it's already 7:30? It's actually 1:10 over here for me. I should get going. I pack up my bags and leave as soon as possible. Both my parents had extra hours they had to put in, so I was home alone today. That means I can spend more time outside without getting in trouble. Wait, you would get in trouble for that? Interesting. Jayla was right. No Jayla to be found. This Thursday seems to be as normal as ever. When you really think about it. It feels like a lot has happened in only 4 days at school. But at the same time it doesn't. Man, I want to sleep. Kinda cool, but kinda weird. Once I get into the school hallway, I run as quickly as humanly possibly to my class. 8:12. Damn it! Oh, here is our latest student. Kyla. Yes. This is the second time in a row I'm asking you. Where is Maya and Jayla? Why does the teacher think I'm the one responsible to get them to school? What the hell, man? Maya's still sick and I think Jayla has a piano tutor or something like that. Oh, so that's why there was a big piano brought up to C10 this morning. Huh. Class just does its normal routines. Being boring as shite. Once school ended, I walked swiftly out the door. Swiftly, yeah, right. Got an orange juice bottle, or at least you get something good, from the vending machine in the park. Then waited for Jayla. Then, sure enough, she came. Hi. Hi. I know it's weird to say this, but I've missed you. What? Really? Well, I missed you too? This feels like romantic scenes in K-drama, but a lot more awkward? I have no idea. I've never watched a K-drama, to be honest. Shall we lay down? That's what she said. So... This is awkward. Very awkward. We're laying down the hill, looking straight up at the glowing orange sky. I mean, that's a nice situation, not gonna lie. And about... let me measure. At pretty much about 3 inches away from each other. And our arms basically are touching. Her arm feels so soft and warm. And I can smell the faint aura of lavender coming off from her. Citrus. Citrusy smells. That's scents. Citrusy scents. That's what it is. So, why did you move here in the first place? It sounds confusing, but it's simple. Basically, my mom got a temporary job for a flight attendant or something like that. And she said we should all move here. I didn't want to. But then my dad said that it would be easier for him to deliver his books if we move, and that made it final. So then we packed up and left next week. I feel sorry for you. You don't have to. And besides, we thought we're permanently moving here. But then the first day of moving, my mom called and told me that we won't be staying here after all. So I guess this trip will be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so I'm trying to enjoy it. Oh, that's good. You know, it's awesome having you two around me. I never really had friends before I met you, girls. You all seem very sweet. I don't know what to say. It's awesome having you around us too, you know. Jayla hits me with the warmest smile ever. I feel like I should do something now that we're in the 6 PM mood, and I have no idea what's written in this text boxes. Exactly. Over here I also don't see the page, for heaven's sake. Say something risky. Hacker for the first time, do nothing. Let's go with second one, whatever. I think a hug is simple enough. It will calm us down and maybe grow our friendship. I lean in. And slowly... Then all of a sudden, Jayla starts leaning in too. With both our arms wide open, we clench together as we feel our warm bodies touch each other. I'm glad you moved here. Me too. Me too. I don't know how long we've been hugging, but what I do know is that it's already night time. We stand up and get ready to leave. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me out here tonight. No problem. It was nice having to spend time with you. We say bye, and then we part our ways. Oh man, what a night has this been. This past week was full of tons of emotions. Some stuff were good, some stuff were bad. But it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it will be fine at the end. There will be nothing to worry. I need to stay positive about everything. Because that's what my father told me. My father told me to show tons of positivity in everything. And the same amount of positivity will come back at me. And like, that's gonna happen. There are some pretty weird people in this world. Some people think we live in a Harry Potter world. That would suck. But people need to start thinking about reality, their future. There is honestly no point in thinking about such nonsense stuff. Anyways, I'm not trying to ruin people's dreams. It's just my opinion. Just forget it. Sometimes I just talk before I think. And this habit of mine could potentially get me into trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot. I kinda have feelings for someone now. What? She has to be the one. Okay. I need to be with her with me. Sorry, I want her to be with me forever. Maya. What? She's the only one I ever wanted. What? She's the only one I ever wanted. What? She's the only one. Oh, for fuck's sake, there we go again. Oh, wait, there was something different. I should have noticed from the start. October 30, 2020. Finally. Tomorrow will be Halloween. We are actually past that. AKA a day off from school. Wait, it's a day off from school, really? Nothing really changed these past couple of months. I still feel the same, just like how I felt back in August. So, to catch myself up on everything, met two girls. They are still my only friends from the school. I now have a crush on one of them. And Jayla is trying to be my wing girl. Also got to salvage me and David's friendship. Okay. And now he's my wingman? Huh? So now I have a girl's perspective on love. What? And the boys want to. Life couldn't be better. Yes, it could. You could be named differently, man. This will stay with you forever. God, better. And enough about relationship stuff. I'm also bombing my exams. Yeah, it couldn't be better. You're bombing your exams. Cool. I graduate at the end of the year. And I need to start preparing for my future. I don't plan on going to college. Oh. I mean, if you actually have a good plan, then it's fine. Otherwise, I might get a job so I can afford a house and a family. Dude, really? Have you seen the prices? If I even have one. There's a school dance at the end of the year. It's a senior year only party. Yeah, I mean, we had that as well. It's called prom. I think of it as a pre-graduation party. Jayla told me I should ask my out to it. But I don't need to worry about that right now. That's not until May. Oh, it's not that. We had this in January or February? It's like a certain amount of days before final exams at in high school. And I'm prepared to see what 2022 will be like. Oh my god, I'm afraid of that. 2021 has been a very happy year worldwide. Was it for? Was it? Because we cured a deadly disease that posed a big threat to humanity. Did we fall? And thanks to the vaccine, people are going out to parks without the need of masks. I mean, sure, but to the store you still have to wear them. They cured every single sick person on December 28th. Alright, we are keeping you to those words, guys. You know, link is in the description, by the way. On 28th, we are posting if we cured it or not, actually. It's really relieving. Anyways. Apparently Jayla planned me and my date without my consent. It's at the restaurant cafe thing that I went to a while back. Jayla chose the weirdest combos. I have to leave in about 30 minutes. Maybe I should text her. Okay. I want to talk to her before I go, just for some company. But of course I'm not gonna actually tell her that. Because that's kinda weird. Hi? Hi. What are you doing here? How did she even get in? She's really messing up my brain right now. I was about to... Yeah, you were gonna text me, I know. How long have you been standing there? Oh, not long. Maybe about 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Oh my god. How did I even not notice her standing there the whole time? Well, are you ready for your first date? I wouldn't call it a date. Well, boy plus girl plus public equals date. Stop quoting my dad! Huh? Nothing. Okay. I still know why she's in here. She's been less and less shy around me rather than in August, which is of course good. I mean, obviously, because she knows you longer now. But barging into my house like some kind of burglar. Maybe not. Maybe not what? Well, you should get going now. Your date is in 30 minutes. What will you be doing during that time? Staying here, of course. Okay then. You can stay on my bed. That's the weirdest thing you could say. Jayla starts turning dark red. Now she looks like a rotten apple. Is she embarrassed? Are you sure about that? Yeah. Go ahead, come on. Jayla lays down on my bed, then I cover her with my blanket. What the fuck is wrong with those people? She looks the most red I've seen. It's really obvious she's really embarrassed about lying down in a boy's bed. I can't blame her for. I'd most likely be the same. Doubt. I mean, not Kyler, myself. I'm not really the shy person. Kyler, you're saying such a bullshit right now. But when it comes to those things will start happening in my chest. Embarrassment. I pack my things and then head off. Good luck, Kyler, you loser. Yeah, of course. Alright, we'll go on to the date in the next episode. I feel like I need a break from this game. And I actually need to get some sleep, so hope to see you tomorrow. Pretty sure I will still be annoyed by Kyler a lot. And his stupidity. I mean, I guess you can call it that, right? I'm kinda annoyed by the fact that he's into manga. He was supposed to be into Jayla. Annoying. And how out of nowhere he knew both of them were sick, even if only one of them were sick, because that's what we were told. The other was grounded, so she should be at school and so on. Whatever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed me being slightly annoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget about keeping track of the December 28th, if it's been cured or not. We are going to spam itch.io, the game page, if it's happened or not. Okay, that's right. I will probably forget. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.